And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Now Robertson. Five to shoot. Outside Odom. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. Bowen's shot is off. And Walker's got the ball here for Toronto. Fires the three. Chamberlain with the rebound. Odom's shot, good.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Inside, here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Robertson. Here's Bowen. And it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
But they'll get another chance. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Here's Walker with the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Pass to Bowen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. And with one, as he has progressed as a player. You know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Sprewell. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline. Bryant drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Now Now here is Holiday. And stolen by Chamberlain. Right side, Kobe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wants to get it to Robertson and does. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting them.
And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Connects from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Toronto trails by 9. Outside Holiday. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Ross for 3. Knocked away.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Robertson. Bryant up top. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And finish off by Bryant.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Latrey, no good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. Outside Odom. San Francisco passing it around. And it's Bryant missing. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
It's stolen by Morris. The kick out to Holiday. Morris outside. Robertson with the steal. To the paint. Here's Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Toronto calls timeout. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Toronto trails by 9. Pass to George. The baseline J.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. Robertson lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point San Francisco lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, Paul George doesn't mind tight defense. I think he can get around them, and he maintains some great ball handling mechanics, even with the guy in his face.
Here's Bryant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shot clock at 5. Kobe with the steal. Over Mitchell. Bryant's shot is off.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Robertson. He has 6. And Kobe Bryant hits from deep. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for San Francisco.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Back to Walker. It's stolen by Bryant. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Again, the miss by Bryant. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. They get a hand on it. Bryant gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Toronto trails by 12. From deep three-point range. And that's good. Kemba Walker for 3. Walker's got 6.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Pass to Bowen. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Mitchell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Robertson. 6 points for him. The kick out to Bryant. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Robertson. He got it up. And that would have counted, but and it's San Francisco in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Outside, Walker. Good work defensively by Terry.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to McAdoo. Back to Terry. San Francisco passing it around. There's the double team with Randall. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's San Francisco with it. Pass to Terry. Shot clock at 6. Millsap has the open look. It's good from long range. Millsap's got his team on the board first here in the second half for San Francisco. And here's Leonard. Back to Walker. Over Terry. Rebounded by McAdoo.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got the lead up to 14 now for San Francisco.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Really, with that level of speed and power, it is so difficult to keep Leonard from scoring on the drive.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Walker, 6 points for him. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. On defense, San Francisco. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Outside for Millsap. And again, it's San Francisco with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. McAdoo misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Outside, Smart. And again, it's San Francisco with a three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 17. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to Terry. To the left side wing. For three, Millsap. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Millsap. Drills it from outside. Millsap's got 12.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
From deep, Walker.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Pass to Terry. Down low. San Francisco passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good decision making with the ball in his hands for Paul Millsap. That's a terrific feed.
Toronto trails by 18. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Smart. It's Millsap with the drive. Outside, Smart. Pass to Millsap. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And it's San Francisco with... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. San Francisco leading by 18. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Toronto calls timeout.
Timeout call. Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bryant is doubled. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Pass to Bowen. Robertson outside. Now Chamberlain. Five on the clock. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Gobert with the block. And here comes the break. Here's Sprewell. It's good. Sprewell's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Holiday left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. San Francisco leading by 12. Stolen away. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy.
Oh! How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Outside Holiday. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Robertson. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Robertson. Right side, Bryant. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Ross. It's good. Toronto calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching us right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Kobe. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here is Chamberlain. Rejected by Randolph.
Well, an average defender, but capable of wiping away shots. Randolph in great position that time.
Here's Sprewell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Chamberlain. And the layup's good off the glass. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Randolph trying to free himself up. No good from Ross. San Francisco leading by 14. Here's Bowen. Outside Odom. Leonard with the steal. .103 left to play here in the fourth. Inside. And stolen by Chamberlain. Bryant with it. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's the three. They get it again. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And the three ball is good.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
No good from Ross.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bowen, good. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe with the steal. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew.